All right. I invite you to close your eyes, tuning into our posture. It's very good if the spine and the neck are pointing up toward the ceiling, the feet flat on the ground. I like to roll my shoulders back a couple times, opening up the heart and the chest, preparing the body to meditate. And then the next step in our basic practice is to observe the everyday breath. Observing the flow of air as it moves into the body and back out again. Today we'll be working with the earth element. And so I recommend the earth corresponding earth breath, which is simply breathing in and out through the nose. And inhale and exhale through the nose is the earth breath breathing pattern. We like to take the intervention, of course, observing the breath is a practice in itself. In our rhythm meditation, we like to take a further step of deepening the breath. So I invite you to put one of your hands over the belly, feeling the breath expand and contract. The lungs expand and contract. They push down on the diaphragm, causing the belly to expand and contract. And this deep, soft belly breath is associated with so many wonderful health benefits, soothing the nervous system, bringing more oxygen into the bloodstream. And then a further step in the practice is to place our attention on the heart, on the physical heart. So I invite you to put your other hand over the chest, over the heart. And with a full breath, with every inhale and exhale, we feel the sensations of the heart. We feel as though we're breathing in and out from the heart. And perhaps we even feel the sensations of the heartbeat. the center of the circulation for the body, to feel the breath and the heartbeat, breath and heartbeat. This really is the essence of heart rhythm meditation. Heart just loves this attention. We like to say that the heart makes its own medicine. Our theme today is trust. Trust. So I invite you to see what arises in this practice for trust. We'll continue with the earth element practice. And this is a reciprocal relationship with our home planet, Mother Earth, where we breathe from the heart on the exhale. We breathe the energy of the breath down the spine, down to the base of the spine, down into the earth, down the legs, down the base of the feet. And the exhale seeps down like roots deeper and deeper into the earth, where we release and excrete all that no longer serves us on the exhale into the earth, which is delighted to receive that which no longer serves us. And then on the inhale, we breathe from deep down, deep down below us, up into the heart, pure life, the source of life, pure revivifying life force energy. We are made of the earth and we will return to the earth. In some ways, there's no way to break our bond with the earth. But yet, by honoring her or him, by honoring our home planet with its connection, this natural process of releasing and receiving is just so much more enhanced. Perhaps the breath seeps down so deeply that we reach the center of the earth, down all the great layers of history and sediment. We reach the center of this magnanimous celestial being, the heart of the earth. It becomes a practice from heart to heart. The earth has a wonderful, magnanimous heartbeat, very steady, very, very reliable. It's the Schumann frequency, a very slow vibration. It's very healing. And studies done when human beings are cut off from the Schumann frequency, we don't feel as well, get more sick. We're meant to thrive in the resonance of the earth's heartbeat. I think what's so miraculous about the nature of Earth is that what we give off as waste is no longer that which no longer should be with us, becomes new life. Our very breath becomes nourishment for the plants. And so the troubles and the worries, the anxieties, we breathe down. And it's returned in this wonderful cycle of death and rebirth to new life. I invite you to check in with where you're at right now compared to the beginning of the practice. as we begin to draw the practice toward a close. Perhaps we notice a difference of where we are physically, emotionally, mentally. I invite you to return your breathing back to the everyday breath. Feeling ourselves held by the chair, feeling our feet on the ground. I also like to wiggle my fingers and my toes. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. All right. I invite you to close your eyes. And just like before, tuning into the body, making any necessary adjustments for us to be still for some time. We call this posture the royal posture or the majestic posture. This can be, an experience we have where we practice in majesty. All right, so just like before, we'll move into focusing on the breath. And we can move to the earth breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Retracing the same steps as before, I invite you to deepen the breath, deepening the inhale through the nose and the exhale through the nose. If you like, you can put your hand over the belly, feeling our belly button expand out on the inhale, and then contract back toward the back of the spine on the exhale. And just like before, I invite you to put your other hand over the heart, placing our attention and our focus on the heart as we inhale and exhale fully. And then just like before, we will continue with the earth element practice, creating a connection with our home planet, with the earth. So the exhale, we have the intention of breathing the exhale down the base of the spine, down the legs, down beneath into the earth. And then inhaling, receiving the gifts of the earth, the bounty of the earth. On the inhale, back up to the heart. There's just such a vast, magnanimous being. Think of what we are connecting to, all of the continents, great mountaintops, all of the great forests, deserts, and oceans, all the forms of life that are here within the oceans, up to the skies, the aviary forms of life. From the tiniest forms of life all the way up, plant kingdom, and of course, the greatest creation the earth has produced, which is us. Strengthening this connection to the earth, we can become more of our true selves, relax into who we really wish to be, who we really are deeply. And all the fears subside, and the worries subside, and the resentment subside. The joys, and the care, and the warmth, and the kindness rise back up. And vitality, life. So continue this practice, our hearts become very energized with the earth element, in union with the earth. We can continue by working with the width of the heart. So here, rooted in the earth, it's as if we extend these long branches to the left and the right. We can even put our arms out, symbolizing the wings of the heart. And there are a couple ways to do this. Perhaps you can find what is most comfortable for you, most natural. I was initially taught that you could breathe from the left to the heart, infinitely to the left. The receptive side of the heart, often symbolizing compassion, generosity. So we breathe in from the left and we breathe out infinitely to the right, which is more the expressive side. And probably trust would be more on the right side. You can also simply breathe in from the left and the right at the same time. So this is the second way. Breathe out from the left and the right. Either way, the effect of this practice is the broad heart. There's a wonderful book called Energize Your Heart by Susanna Braun-Bear. And it talks about, the one that has a broad heart, very generous, all-encompassing. Brings a lot of gratitude and safety and peace. And once we start to have some of those sensations for ourselves, I think it's really can be wonderful to share it with the other. So if it feels right for us, you can put someone's name on the heartbeat, on the inhale and the exhale. Sharing the generosity, sharing the broadness, the peace, the width of the heart with the other. And so now I'll put on our piece of music for tonight. I hope you enjoy meditating to this piece. Thank you.